All right, reviews and more back with another men's fragrance. This one's from Dumont of Paris. This is Nitro Platinum. So right now, like Dumont's come out with some other new stuff. This is not the newest release they got. Let me get the date here for you. This is a 2024 release, so it's newer, but it's not the newest. This is going to be a woody fragrance, apparently. I'll give you all the notes while I'm undoing this nasty cellophane on here. The opening notes are black currant, I like, pink pepper, cardamom, bergamot, orange, and apple. So it's gonna be a fruity opening, always good for summer and spring. Then the middle heart notes are vanilla, amber, saffron, sugar. That sounds good for me, I like sweet smells. Dry wood and lily of the valley, followed by base notes of vanilla again. So we're gonna have some vanilla in this, amber again, cedar wood, and then cedar, musk, guarkwood, and moss. So none of this is bad to me. I like all these notes. Let's just see if I actually like them in combination. How they're done. All these notes I pulled from Fragrantica. I think online they have, for Dumont, they actually put their own out there, but they're not quite as detailed. I normally go with the Fragrantica notes because they tend to be a little more inclusive of everything. All right, first of all, the bottle is what the bottle is. They all look like this. This looks very nice. I like the pleather. I like how that feels. Very masculine, very manly. Let's see. Got a little dangly thing right here. Let's pop this off. All right, is it magnetic? Not magnetic, but it does snap very nicely. Very nice. Good presentation. Like, this is Nitro Platinum, but it does look very, very just masculine. I would expect this just by the bottle. I'd be like, oh, this is gonna be like a super heavy, metallic, salty, kind of mineralic kind of smell, but that's not what the notes are saying this is. So let's go ahead and throw some spritzes out there. Bam. Let's go pretty heavy with it. All right, make sure I can tell you when this thing was bottled. This was bottled. Where's the bottling time on this thing? Where's it at? I can't find it. Don't worry about it right now. But it's a 2024 bottle, so it's had plenty of time to macerate if it needed to macerate at all. Okay, I'm smelling it now. Yeah, it's definitely fruity, but it's not super sweet in the opening. As always, I do a little bit on the wrist just to see what's going on with it, because a lot of times the citrus smells tend to come out on my skin a lot stronger than they do anywhere else. So 2 big sprays. Nice atomizer, real fast to show it off. Pretty good atomizer there. Puts out a lot of juice very quickly. It's an EDP. But yeah, definitely fruity in the opening, but it's a very, as far as like the citrus smells, the citrus notes are very rindy, so they're kind of bitter, so a little more masculine, not super crazy sweet, which is gonna be interesting because we got vanilla and sugar in the heart notes. I'm wondering what that's gonna kind of come out to. All right, so I'll jump back in here in about 20 or 30 minutes, see what kind of shows up with the dry down, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, guys, we're about an hour into the future and the dry downs happened, and I can definitely see why they put cedar in the base notes twice on the Fragrantica listing as well as on the actually Dumont website. It's a very, very cedar forward dry down. Now, that being said, the middle notes are there. There is a sugary element to it, but that does fade away to the cedar wood dry down. You get amber, you get vanilla in the middle. There's vanilla on the base on the final dry down, but the cedar wood is definitely what kind of is the big show pusher. So for that reason, I'm not super impressed by it, by the fragrance overall, because that cedar dry down, I have it, it's been done. Nothing super impressive about it. And there's really nothing to complain about with regard to cedar. It's professional, it's clean, it's crisp, it's well done with this fragrance. It's just been done enough times before to where if you already have a cologne that has a cedar wood dry down, you're probably good to go. You don't need to get this. So if you don't have cedar in your collection, this is a good option. It's under 30 bucks on Joma Shop. It's like $24.99 for 100 mil. So if you like cedar and you want to kind of have that nice office professional masculine kind of dry down that comes with cedar wood, go for it. Easy peasy. If you already have a cedar dry down fragrance, you can probably skip this because those middle and opening notes really don't stick around too much. You keep the vanilla, you keep the amber, but really the cedar takes over so much that it's kind of just the star of the final product that is this fragrance. So don't spend too much time debating on whether to get this one if you already have a cedar forward cologne in your collection. So I guess my overall rating on this is it's a good fragrance, it's well done, it projects, it lasts for a long time. But if you already got cedar in your collection, you don't need to add this to it. If you don't have cedar, you can pick this one up pretty safely and you'll probably be pretty happy with it. If you're looking at the notes on Fragrantica and you're like, ooh, you love those opening notes, you'll love them. They'll be gone in 15 minutes. Those middle notes, if you love them, you'll love them, but they'll be gone in 30 minutes. And you're left with a very cedar focused dry down in the final product. So if you like cedar, get it. If you don't bother with it.